Hi, this is Adam Huxama from Projection Hub, and I'm going to walk you through our cash flow statement tool. So this is a one-year cash flow statement template, and the first thing to note is that every cell that's highlighted in light blue is a cell that you can change without breaking the template. So the first thing you need to do is put in notice that this is month 0, so this is basically currently right now. It's asking how much cash do you have right now at the beginning of the period. So let's say you're trying to create a cash flow statement for next year, for the next 12 months. Let's say you have $10,000 in cash in the bank right now. And then this would really be more like a projection, so cash from sales, so you could be projecting, or you could use this also historically if you wanted to as well. You could enter in historic numbers in the past. But let's just say we're working on a projection. So let's say cash from sales is going to be $50,000 for the month, and then let's say we're manufacturing something and we have direct materials that go into making that end product, and let's say that costs $10,000, the direct materials. And we also have labor to build the product, and let's say that also costs $10,000. And you can see, just work down the list here, and enter in how much cash will be paid out for all of these different expenses in that particular month. And specifically, you should kind of note that things like utilities, maybe. Let's say you get billed for your utilities at the end of the month, but maybe you don't have to pay them for 30 days after you get the bill. Or maybe for your accounting services, you might get billed in January, but you don't have to pay until February. So you want to enter in the numbers when you actually think you're going to pay, not when you get billed. So that's what makes this a cash flow statement. Now, one more thing I would note down here is you're going to want to enter in your cash paid for the interest portion of any loans that you have, and then down here is where you'd pay the cash paid for any payments that are related to loan principal. If you get a new loan, if you're expecting to get a new loan, you'd add that new loan. So let's say you're going to get a $10,000 loan, and let's say you got a $25,000 investment from somebody. Let's say you have some old loan payments that are $1,500 a month, and let's say you had to buy a piece of equipment for $25,000. Maybe that's what you use the investment for. So you could see here, so $25,000 kind of went out the door for the fixed assets, but $25,000 came in from the investment. $10,000 also came in from a new loan, but $1,500 went out to pay your previous loan payment, which left you with $8,500 in net cash from this section, from the financing and investing activities. You have net cash from operating activities up here, which is your $50,000 minus from sales minus any expenses. So right now we have $30,000 in there. And ultimately that's going to give you your net cash inflow or outflow and predict your cash at the end of the period. And just notice that your cash at the end of the month here becomes your starting cash balance at the beginning of the next month. And you can just continue to do that for each month if you're projecting into the future, or putting in historic numbers and you want to see cash flow. If you've been asked to create a full set of projections, or your bank or investors ask for projections, they may want more than just a cash flow projection. They may want a true income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet. And so we have a number of premium templates that are kind of our 5-year integrated cash flow, income statement, and balance sheet projection. And we have those customized for 50 different specific industries, all sorts of different types of businesses where we have custom templates. And you could take a look at those by, once you have this template, click the Learn More button, and you get to see our library of templates. So hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.